The world's never been more connected than it is now, based on tech place to live on Earth. Welcome to Somalia, the land of anarchy and chaos, the only nation in the world without a form of government. When you land at the airport at Mogadishu, the first form you fill out asks for a name, address, and caliber of weapon. When you drive through Somalia, it's block after block, mile after mile of scorched, gutted out buildings. Even the museums here have bullet holes in them. Somalia has been ripped apart by violence since the central government imploded in 1991. 18 years and 14 failed attempts at a government later, the chaos goes on and on and on. Remember the Somalia pirates who were boarding ships and causing all sorts of chaos for so long? That pretty much sums up the state of affairs here in Somalia. It's a desperately poor, dangerous place. Hollywood made a movie that talks about how dangerous it is here. It was called Black Hawk Down. There's nothing good we can say about this place, and we tried. But I can point out you can actually still find international flights there. It's a couple grand and takes like 3 days, but it's possible. Good luck with that one though, pal. Which country isn't even bad enough to get first place? That would be North Korea. Come on, North Korea leader guy. You could certainly try harder to win this contest, right? Kim Jong-un is the dictatorial leader of one of the world's most impoverished and isolated countries. The North Korean people have called their supreme leader a brutal, tyrannical, belligerent, barbaric, idiotic imbecile. Those are their words, not mine. According to a website that ranks corruption metrics, North Korea is third. Technically, North Korea ranks as only the 12th most dangerous place in the world, but what's the difference, really, when the danger level's that high? There's absolutely no civil rights here. The police can arrest you for virtually anything. You can only eat, think, drink, wear, and say what the government says you can. You can't even have your own hairstyle. There's no welfare whatsoever, and everyone basically works their entire lives. North Korea is also known for its nuclear weapons, which have been tested at least 6 times since 2006.
What's wrong with North Korea? I think this place is great.
Take that damn wig off and get serious, Mappy. This isn't a laughing matter. Now, at least North Korea has a stable government where people have shelters, food, and don't have to worry about walking miles and miles to get clean water while trying to avoid being shot. Not like in our final country on our list, Syria. In case you haven't heard, there's a civil war in Syria right now and has been since 2011. ISIS, the Kurds, the dictator Bashar al-Assad, and random other groups have been throwing bombs and chemicals at each other in an attempt to gain control of the country. The US will from time to time bomb Syrian chemical facilities to try to help. It's pretty complicated, but Russia and Iran are heavily involved too. And if you think the dictator here is bad, ISIS is also throwing their weight around. A trigger-happy leader or a terrorist group. It's a freaky mess. Now, Syria used to have 22 million people. Half of those people are either hiding or left the country entirely. If you stand up to the government in Syria, you suffer. If you look at somebody the wrong way, you get punked. The Syrian civil war has turned a once beautiful country into a war-torn mess. Is there anything good about living in Syria? Well, you don't live on the moon. Actually, the moon's probably better. Now, we spent some time talking about some really bad places to live. What about the good places, you ask? Overall, Scandinavian countries like Finland, Denmark, Sweden, and Switzerland have the best overall scores when you measure things like safety, quality of life, and other things. Now, if you live in places like Switzerland, Sweden, Denmark, and Finland, good for you. You're blessed. Hopefully you realize that. Same goes for you, fellow Americans. Hopefully this puts into perspective how good you have it too. Now go out there and do something nice for somebody else today, you jerk. Hey guys, if you learned something new or you just like this video, make sure to like it. And if you really like this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you get all of our videos about what it's like to live in different places in America. Peace.